need to hit start streaming if I want to stream.
I don't know what the category of this would be for Twitch game.
I put it under tabletop RPG.
Oh.
Oh yeah, this is definitely under tabletop RPG. I'm pretty sure.
Definitely.
Also, as an FYI, I don't know if anybody knows this. If you're playing the music on YouTube, you can right-click the page and loop it.
Yep, I have it looped. Oh, that's for those who don't know. My bad.
I don't know. You'd be surprised I found that out not too long ago because I didn't know it was a thing.
Interesting.
I'm not logged into Twitch.
I picked my profile and shit. Off, you're a bitch. Your face.
Your face.
What legs? I'll eat your berries. How's that?
Eat the berries.
I guess I'm logged in.
Test.
It's a joke. Yeah. Hi, Daisy. Exactly, Moff. Cry about it. Hi, X-Man.
Where are we going? I need to pull up my stream manager. I need to mute my phone. There we go.
Changing my stream avatar.
Hello, How's everybody?
I hope everyone's audio is... No, I can adjust it.
Thank you. Thank you for following.
No problem.
I wonder if I refresh if it'll show my new profile now. I'm gonna leave and come back. Give me a minute. Exit game, and then I should be able to rejoin. Hi, Noodle. There we go.
There we go. That's what I need to do.
Ow. I'm being bullied again. Ow.
Are they throwing stuff at you again?
Yes, they are.
I got boxed so hard that it's making Gmod collision noises. Fucking bullies, all of you. Ow. That's a Mrs. Noodle. Be about to be a fucking ramen noodle in a minute.
Working on announcements.
Hello.
No, not that one. This one. Yes.
Goddamn Moth, no.
What
It's not even been 5 minutes. I got blanket seal as my icon now. Oh no. Go have fun elsewhere. That's a high rattle. Hi everybody. Also, hi Mew. Go
Everyone go hydrate.
do the thing. Yeet. Oh, okay. I'm kind of tired, but I didn't have to work all that much today because I didn't have power for most of the day, so that's nice, I guess. Ow!
On my end, can everyone hear everyone? I think it's all be good.
Yep.
Alright. Some more minutes, gonna eat some more food. Go fill up my water more. And then I'll be back and ready to start.
Ugh. 8 hours of overtime? Why?
That sounds terrible.
But it's a lot of... That's like fat money, though.
Okay, fat money is fine. Add it to the horde.
It's miserable fat money. Hi, Chris. Everybody's working on getting set up right now, so we're just like... Vibey tired. Thank you, by the way. Fat stacks. Same here.
Uh-huh.
I need, what is it my stream elements doing the, or stream avatars doing the following notification? Hold on. I'll figure it out later.
Hello, Walu. Alright.
I've already got his story and what I want his logic and stuff on hand. Is there anything else I need?
No, I think we're ready to, like, fully officially start now, and I'm gonna switch over and say hello to everyone on both mine and Seal's stream. I am the DM of this hopefully wonderful story that's gonna be happening.
What? We're gonna get a party wipe the first thing just because you said that.
You all fall off the
You
world.
jinxed it.
Oh, you think I'm gonna be wonderful this session?
I can't imagine in session 1, the first thing you guys do is fall off the cliff.
I expect that.
It'll be fine, it'll be fine. What to say first is, besides after welcoming everyone, yes, I am the DM, I am Blue Draconics, the host of this. Right, will you please stay in the greens? Hello Bugboy. I also have with me Seal, who is also streaming this.
Yes.
2 streamers and such. I also have Aris. They were in the Omens Unearthed campaign. I was in as well. Dragonclaw is someone else who's here as well. Say hello.
Hello.
I also have Scat the Wolves. Mega, some know him.
Rolls 20 to spontaneously combust. Yeah, that's about right.
I think my stream is gonna spontaneously combust first. I swear if I change it down to 30 FPS, I'm gonna be mad. And I also have Red Bull here.
Hello.
Hi.
Alright, I don't know what other fancy introduction I need to do. We're gonna start statting characters and such. No, I have not prepped anyone's characters. Also, this is the wrong place. Interesting. Journals. Alright. Alright. I probably should have done some more DM prepping and made some folders and such, but I thought, it'll all be fine. It'll all be fine. I can just do it on the fly. We have 5 hours. 4, I'm gonna call 4. To get everything done. Does everyone have, their Pokemon of the character they wish to be pulled up on their Pokerole, Pokerole core book?
I gotta pull it up on the thing.
Yeah, I've got my Pokeball core book here.
I just gotta quickly scroll to it, and then I'll be there. There we go.
It's under the core book, you said?
Yep, in the core book. 2.0 core book.
Are we using 2? Okay.
Yeah. As far as I know, that's the only core book I have, and what I've studied the most on recently.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I've got it pulled up.
Got it.
It's long.
It's very much long. It's a long PDF. Sorry if it makes your computers go on fire.
489 pages.
Yep, including several mechanics in here.
Which page is what on?
5 is table of contents.
Would it be under the Pokedex is what you want to find? Or
Yeah,
Yeah, the
specifically the
Pokédex has all the
region.
Pokemon listed.
88 is the... Rolled a fucking 100-sided die and still got a 5.
He's there. Yes. Then I should be having one for each character. I'm essentially making a character sheet, one for each of your characters. I might not have it all the way. It's gonna be in everyone's journals and edited by at least one person. Alright. Edit, hang on.
Re-roll.
Okay.
I still got a ways to go. Jangamo is... Which region is that?
That's
Says Sinnoh?
Aloha?
yeah, that's
Oh, Alolan? It's Alolan.
Yeah, Gen 7.
towards the bottom, more closer to Gen 8 than anything.
Yeah, 294. Okay.
I already found my character.
That's going to be all journals. And only Brooke can edit that one. See that. We have one with Brooke. Second journals, everyone. And then red. Oh, that. And there. Down in characters. I'll sort that out later. Last but not least, 1%. And then there. Should be good. Alright, there should be one character for each and every one of you guys. Let's see.
There's mine.
Wait. Wait, what now?
Did everyone find their characters?
I'm
Yeah.
digging.
Yep, I found
I found
it.
I think. No, never mind. No, it's the valley. I found it.
Alright.
Can't change the name though.
Can't change name? I should have it so that you guys are able to, like, edit stuff.
I'm able to edit mine.
There's,
I
like,
can edit everything but the name.
Wait, where are we putting this info now?
so when you open up, to change the name completely, like the title of it, you're gonna go over to open up the character sheet, and then towards the top right, it's gonna say edit, and you should be able to edit name.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, I see. Characters.
Yeah, test stream on my end, there's like not a whole lot to watch. It's just a big giant blank screen. It'd be fine, right?
Yeah. I see the characters. I see chat and then characters. How do I add one for mine? And yes, sorry, stream. It's a slow, vibey planning. What the ever night
That's what
That's today's stream.
that's what I planned it to be. It's meant to be like slow, calming, nothing crazy, inducing. I'm to help guide you all make a character.
I guess we're doing this on the Roll20 page, right?
Yes.
On the game page, right? So I see the characters. How do I add mine?
I've actually
five
yours
here.
is gonna be the one that you should Kitty Slack you is the one. I can probably
Okay.
rename it to Seal so you guys know it's yours. Probably what I should have
Yeah,
done.
that's why I was confused. 3.
My bad.
Okay, I see it. Hold on. Where do I change his name now? Bio and info.
Top right,
Edit.
it's gonna say edit,
I see it.
and then edit name, character's name. As such. When we're all done with that, we can move on to the next step. Hello, Orphan.
Quick question here.
I have
Hi.
a possible answer.
Going over the Pokerole core rulebook, I figured I'd scroll through because I know normally certain types have immunity to certain status conditions. In Pokerole, it doesn't state anything about that. Like, it doesn't seem to list that as any of like the poison powder, sleep powder, spore, any of that stuff. That grass is immune to it anywhere. I don't see that.
It's
Oh,
actually
does not
in
say
the,
that anymore?
it's in the status conditions if I'm correct. It's not gonna say on like the moves, it's probably gonna say on like the status condition.
Yeah, it says on the status conditions. So if you scroll
Okay.
to page 58, it's like burn 1.
Yeah, it's just listed under each of them. Okay, I see that now. I just figured they'd put it in a more like logical place instead of having.
There we go.
Ow! Nice. You got really far. Alright. Alright,
There we go.
so now
Also,
everyone has their
if I
names. In their character sheets, I would like everyone to go over to click on character sheet.
Mhm.
And you see like what looks like an actual character sheet.
Yes.
You guys will begin at starter rank. Top right should be the Pokemon. It will say trainer or Pokemon if you hover over it. It's currently as Pokemon. The species, you're gonna type down the name of your species. And then typing will be the typing. Gender is your current gender. Why did I say current gender? Is your gender. Nature is whatever you want it to be that makes sense to your character. And then size and weight will also be found in the Pokédex part. We'll start with that before we go to anything else. We're gonna focus on ability later.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's a starter. Yep, that's fine.
Jeez, what nature will this be?
If that's the hardest to pick right now, we can probably go back to that later.
Yeah, I'll figure that one out later.
I guess what best suits his personality or their personality is how I went about it.
Yeah, I got several options. I'm just picking the best from those.
I mean, the nature only matters for like role playing and role playing in character. There's gonna be no like
course.
special. There's gonna be no stat buffs or debuffs from it.
Not using the confidence stat.
Confidence. Confidence goes along with nature. I can probably try out confidence. I should probably open that book up myself, actually, read upon it, because all I know is, like, how confident your character is and such. I might just ignore it because it's just...
It is extra bookkeeping, and it normally only really applies for contests, but...
Yeah, not like anyone here is gonna be doing contests. Or there's many contests anyways.
Yeah, I insist on finding something for it to grind the campaign to a halt and distract everyone by doing contests.
If that's how you want to go,
Yeah.
that's absolutely fine. Don't take 5 sessions in that contest area, please.
Mm,
Can't wait.
I like vaguely scrolled through that contest area and then just left. I didn't want to deal with that.
Yeah, okay,
Other
who
than
wants to
the
play a
1.0?
board game within the game we're playing?
Exactly.
Hey,
Wait, is there
Hi.
3 games in here? I thought it was only 4.
it's Arson Bread. Hi. Hello. How are you?
Alright.
3.
When we scroll down past like the weaknesses, resistance, and immunity, we get to the attributes. You're gonna copy your score and limit. The scores is the solid dots of your starting characters. And the limit will be the current white dots available. Seems like everyone already got that in. They're like, I'm the slow one this time. It's fine. Actually, I should open up the actual core book just to know, follow standard procedure of making character sheets. Let's see what we got.
Is there an order you're supposed to do this in?
No, not necessarily. I just want to make sure I'm doing it, I guess technically in order, is just so that way I know that I didn't skip anything.
Fair enough.
Wouldn't you be French Arson Bread? Yeah, because you're fire baguette. Yeah. You'd be That's funny.
Don't you get like an extra attribute point to fill for the mystery dungeon module? Let's see. Yes. You have 1 social attribute, yes, you have 1 point to distribute into social attributes, which will be the tough, cool, beauty, clever, and cute. You put 1 point into which one it fits best for your character.
Can you
So
say
we
that
just
again?
put in one point.
Yep, you put 1 point into either tough, cool, beauty, clever, or cute.
Okay.
Okay then.
With squirt bottle noises.
Who's supporting who?
And chat. They're bullying each other again.
They're bullying each other, jeez.
He's a
1
fire
point.
baguette. Arson Bread.
Listen. If you don't want to watch the children in your stream, send them over to my stream.
My friend would probably make a French person cry.
The bonus point that's going into the the social stats as opposed to like the physical stats. Do the social stats still also have a base of the like related physical stat, or is it just one of those we get to bump up to 2 and everything else is 1?
It's the latter part. It all starts at 1, and it's bump up to 2. The attribute limit, social attribute limit is 5.
And that's why you commit arson.
Yay!
Yay, fire!
Here comes the Yes. If you go to the middle of your character sheet where it has happiness, loyalty, battles, and wins, if you click on the Pokeball, it changes over to PMD.
what?
So, logic and instinct will be set to 1 for now. And then you're going to have 1 extra point to distribute among the two of them.
Oh.
Primal?
Huh.
How do you guys want to handle Primal? I personally hate it, how it's like, it's more of a hindrance than anything.
Yeah.
The question really comes down to, do you want us to have a chance of losing control of our characters? Like, do you want that to be part of the story, that we're kind of like fighting against maintaining humanity in this? Or is it just that we're kind of learning how to use our new bodies as Pokemon for those of us who are human and transformed?
I think the latter's fine, because I really just like there's nothing here that I can think of in the story that's going to say you lose control over and such, especially with how I have.
Well,
before.
that's what the primal thing is, yeah. Like
Yeah,
if
that's primal.
if you roll it, then yeah, you basically GG, your guy's running amok more or less.
And I don't.
So, in this
And that
case,
can be
then,
more
for
of a
the
threat
stats
than
as they
anything
are,
else.
for the stats as they are for like logic and instinct, we could use logic as basically like our knowledge stat, then technically.
Yes.
I mean, mine's gonna be logical, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, right, and the extra stats, which I'll get to in a moment, which are down below. But yes, you're gonna have 1 extra point to distribute into logic and instinct that will both be starting at 1. Primal is gonna be 0. I'm probably gonna have it relate to plot relevance.
Okay, logic and instinct are 1, primal 0.
And then you get 1 extra point to distribute into logic or instinct, making one of them 2. Like you have 2 logic and 1 instinct, or vice versa. Guild points will be starting at 0.
It's like mine's gonna be much more logic based than anything.
I am messing with Rex's character sheet by complete accident. I am sorry.
Oh. Roid raged out of nowhere because strength is 200 out of 10.
Shh, I'm just putting it logic and instinct fun. I'm not touching his character sheet anymore. Nope, he's in the middle of touching it. I'm not touching it. It's fine. It's fine. The extra stats down below in the fight, survival, and social. The extra stats I have decided on, they're not be part of, like, essentially the fight, survival, social thing. They're gonna be as follows. Especially since Seal is gonna be playing a logical character. Craft, medicine, and lore.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
So for the 3 fields at the skills, how like there's the fight, survival, social, we get all the skills down there. At the very bottom, there's 3 extra boxes that we can fill in with an extra skill. So the extra skills for this campaign are craft, medicine, and lore, is what he said.
Oh,
A bag, badges, moves.
craft, medicine. Oh, that's not how you spell that. Medicine,
Okay.
lore.
I see quick pocket badges. I'm on the Pokemon page. Is it on the trainer page, maybe?
Lore.
You have to actually type it in.
Okay. I got it.
Oh,
Oh wow, you're on the trainer page.
oh, I was confused. You said click on it to switch it. Oh, okay.
No, I'm talking about the center of the page. Where it says, core or PMD, where it says happiness, loyalty, battle wins, and battles and wins. If you click on that Pokeball in the center of the page, it's gonna swap over to a
Right here?
badge. That's logic, instinct,
Okay.
primal, and guild points.
Oh, okay.
Logic.
You can put
Go on.
craft, medicine, and lore into any extra skills, right?
Into those extra skills slots, yes.
Okay, then.
Where's the
That's-
extra skills at, too? Because I'm looking for that.
They're over down below below the logic, instinct, primal, guild points thing. It's gonna be in the.
I put a snapshot of it in the Discord chat so you can see where it goes.
Oh, for fight, survival, and social. Yeah, I see the extra boxes. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. I see. Okay. I was actually confused. Okay.
It's
Oh,
fine.
I forgot.
Roll 20's not perfect. I know this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the best ones I've ever seen. So that's the thing I've ever seen.
I'm gonna say this right now. I really dislike how they got rid of that for PMD stuff. Like in PMD, you're gonna need craft, medicine, and lore. Science.
Well, that's kind of what. That's why I was curious because I thought you were able to make stuff.
See, here's the thing. We're using the Pokemon sheet, Pokerole, and Pokemon normally do not get knowledge skills, which is
Which it sucks.
it sucks. You have to add it in yourself.
Okay.
Science is the fourth
Yeah.
knowledge skill, but there's nothing sciencey yet. I say yes.
I mean, technically, science could be our logic stat.
True. Science could be logic. Or craft.
I guess
Okay.
really depending on whether you're trying to like do something in your
How do
head or
we-
do something with your hands.
So how do we roll these stats for fighting, survival, and everything else here?
Not yet. We actually don't worry about them yet.
Okay.
Unless I am completely wrong, and that they're like, you're able to put stuff in right away, but with how my training rules are going to be working, I don't think it's like really necessary to start with anything. Or that you will gain them over time, is what I expect.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're gonna be scrolling down to the bottom of the page is moves. Yeah, sorry about that, Mega.
I see it. Add moves. There we go.
You're gonna be adding everything that is in the white Pokeball. Those are starter
sweet.
rank moves.
Okay.
Ah, sweet.
Are
Got
we-
4 moves.
Are we dipping in to unlock like one extra one, or is it just what we've got as a starter?
I'm gonna say just as we got as a starter for now.
Fair.
I got Splash.
You have Splash.
Yes. That was
It's
Banary
one
says.
move in all Pokemon.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
To be real, we're it's Pokemon Mystery Dungeon music. We're setting up for a campaign. It's just the soundtrack for the game in the background playing.
Yeah, I'm using number 1. For my document, I'm
Yep.
using "Awaiting the Tale" over as the first song.
Yeah.
Wait,
Nice.
Everything else is like will come in eventually. So yeah, you're just saying file select play over and over. It's fine. It's calming. That's what I want it to be. I don't want to be nerve-wracking and such.
No, you're fine. I'm gonna switch it up here and there. It's honestly whatever.
Hang on. There's something I want to. Bronze.
Ree. Throwing shit at me. Ree.
It's been a while since I actually looked at the rule book and like how things work, because I'm like trying to think of how do things work
Ree.
properly.
Ow. Bullies.
Pages. Okay. I'm actually gonna make a note of this right now.
I gotta do the accuracy and shit. Okay, hold on.
Yep, making moves is gonna take a while.
Don't worry, at least you only have a couple moves right now, and you're not writing down like 5 right away.
I write down 4 right away.
You have
I don't need anything else off
4?
of his page, so
Yes, and one of them is Splash, so it's basically 3.
Wow. I think you might have the most out of everyone.
Ah,
Alright.
sweet.
What Pokemon are you playing?
I'm playing Baneri.
Yes. As everyone's creating their characters, I guess I should maybe explain what everyone is playing as. Seal is playing as a J-Mo, Tinkerer.
Tiny Dirk.
Tiny Dirk, yeah. If you guys want to delve into your backstories and such, you guys can, maybe?
Ow.
Question mark? Or just leave
Wait,
them
what?
Or just leave them all to me.
Leave it all to you.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can do what you want.
Alright. Basically based
Me.
on me.
Ow.
That's fine. So yeah. I go into like what kind of each character slightly was, but that's it. An overview. That's all you need to know.
Also, is this gonna be a once a week thing, or what's the time frame for it?
Every 2 weeks, because Dragon Claw can only do this every 2 weeks, if I am correct.
Ah,
Every other week.
Okay then.
okay.
Which is well, because then I can do my other campaigns next Saturday, and then keep swapping
All
them.
good. Give me a hot second while we're doing this.
Don't take your time. We have hours.
Yeah, same rack. We're in the same other Pokerole campaign. Other Saturday.
I had to grab popcorn.
Popcorn.
Jalapeno cheddar popcorn.
Oh, I thought it'd be a
Okay.
jalapeno cheddar fish popcorn.
Fish. That sounds awful, actually. That sounds awful. Okay. I did not. Ugh.
Yes, I just finished talking about the seals and such. I probably should have started on the next one. My bad.
I'm
Rex
behind me.
is playing as a Weasel. Timid is the best way to describe them right now.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Pagel is a, Baneri. Out of everyone, I forget the name.
No, stretch.
Interesting. Right.
I'm playing Bajel.
Yes. A vigilante is what they used to be. Is the best way to do it.
Yep.
Then we got Gracia. Gracia is, fun fact, the only actual Pokemon in this campaign. Everyone else was human.
Well,
I didn't care if you started as
I was
human or
split on
Pokemon.
it. I was split on whether I should do that human or Pokemon or not. Because honestly, it would work either way for him.
Oh, I definitely 100% want to do human.
No.
I like being SMRT smart.
SMRT. I'm
I'll
sorry.
be honest, the reason I chose to be a Pokemon from the start is just that I am not the most skilled role player, and I felt like it would be easier to role play.
That's what I thought about too. I thought it'd be easier to roll that at the beginning.
Actually, in my opinion, I think humans easier because Pokemon, you have to be more intertwined in the world. Human.
Yeah, but that's my story that I gave you too. Would is already with that in mind. That was my dumb. So honestly, if I wanted to switch him now and be a Pokemon, it could be totally fine.
Yeah. I mean, if you did
The
switch
story
it,
would fit.
yeah, if you did switch into a Pokemon, I would be giving you some information and such. I mean, I could do that. The starting area.
I don't
fine.
care. Because I've already got his story already written up, so it would totally work.
True. And let me introduce Leaf, who will be playing as a Petal. I said that right. Yes, a Petalil. Did I butcher that?
Hello.
Petalil, yeah.
Yes. Best way to describe them. They were a gardener.
They threw themselves so heavily into their work that when they got turned into a Pokemon, they still haven't noticed.
And
That's
then you
funny.
just go to bed, you wake up, and it's like everything's
Okay,
fine.
back to work.
Damn, tending my gardens.
Oh no, my garden's gone again. Damn it, I have to start from beginning again. Ah.
Man, this all feels like a dream.
I know, right?
Don't you hate it when that shit happens? Your garden just up and walks away. And even your house looks different, man. Fucking hell, man.
Wait,
Yeah,
where
your
is
house
that?
is way more
Whack,
open.
yo.
Man, where'd my house go? Man, why is everything so sky? Man, why is there a cliff and a bottomless... You could fall off the world.
I'm sure it's fine.
Where are my hands? Up, I misplaced my hands.
So, if it hasn't occurred to you already, this is a Sky Realm. You are on floating islands.
Yeah.
This island you are beginning on is mostly flat, open plains. For the most part.
Hi.
There's a small forest over, like, northeast side.
Hi, Chris. What up? Free.
But other than that, this is mostly open plains, and there is only one town on this island. It's also a small island compared to everything else.
Steel Rim, the new game. Free. No.
And as for your character Seal, for Volan, being a tinkerer, with all the mechanical stuff, I really thought, like, yes, being a Pokemon could help easily, but you could probably easily make more when you were human.
Okay.
That's
That's probably why I wanted to be human, because I feel like that mechanical knowledge would still be there.
yeah,
That kind of that building mindset. Okay, so I'll just keep it in human then.
yeah. The most advanced technology are airships, but
One sec, guys.
that's it.
Okay.
Now take your time. We got, okay, I wouldn't say all night, but we got a while.
Mm-hmm.
You would nerd out. That's so goddamn cool. Free.
And
Uncharted.
for everyone, oh wait, I should wait for them to get back first, actually,
Okie dokie.
before I go explain something.
Oh my god, that's so goddamn cool.
Wow.
You know what? All right.
Yeah, if he's a tinker, he could even been like, a craftsman or a mechanic in his past life. I don't know. Whatever you want.
You could also be a toy
What
maker.
season is it?
Or even a toy maker. Just he's a tinker, he makes adventuring gear and items and shit. He's very, very handy with machines and stuff, or just building in general. So he had a store and it got burned down. So here he is.
It was
Ooh.
burned. I mean, I may or may not have added stuff to your backstories that you guys haven't written in that I'm gonna implement.
That's fine. Like I said, that's just the
Perfectly
basis.
fine.
If you need to change shit to fit, then go for it.
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah.
I won't tell you what it is. And to answer your question, Rex, I don't plan to like anything of like actual stuff this session besides making characters, going over stuff.
Yeah,
And relaxing.
moved and all that good junk.
Because this is session 0. Session 1 for me is like when you actually begin. Yeah, any questions you guys would have, I would answer here. Like how combat works.
Yeah.
Seal, do you only
388
start
is
with, like... Oh, you're still working on the, apple move? Oh, if you need to go do stuff, Rex, I think you're fine, since you already know how to do Pokerole, and you're in the stuff for tomorrow. That I think should be for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm doing,
Yeah, alright, you can go if you really want to.
Yep.
Any
So
questions?
the official first session, like the official one, will be 2 weeks from now.
Yes. I just
Yeah.
wanted everyone here to get like a nice feel for the stream, feel for understanding what's in a character sheet, and understanding rules. So that way, when session 1
Yeah.
comes around, it's not a full-on drag.
All right then.
I'm just gonna ask you again. What season are we in?
What season? Oh, right, season. That's a very good
Oh, yeah.
question.
Oh yeah, Deerling.
Yeah.
I totally forgot. Who wants to flip a coin?
A 4-sided coin.
Well, this
Oh.
is it's
I got it
complicated
before,
because this is
Sonic.
like a setup. This is like the pre-game shit,
Actually, no.
making your characters.
Hang on. I should probably actually get a calendar ready-ish. Wanna roll a D2. Screw. You know what? Actually, no. I'm gonna go over to my thing. I'm gonna go over here. Gonna go look up coin flip, and then you'll see it on my stream. Preparing to flip. It's flipping. Heads is gonna be summer. Oh. Hang on. Let me do that again. Heads is gonna be summer. Tails will be spring, and I'm flipping on stream.
Okay then.
Tails.
Oh, Tails.
Landed on tails. So I'm gonna say
that
it's
means
gonna be
it's spring.
spring. I'm gonna go write that down for. I'm gonna make a new character sheet.
Roll a d2. You mean flip a coin?
Roll a D2. I was like, yes, we just roll a D2. No, just flip a coin.
That's funny.
Yep.
Yeah, but it basically is
That's
Pokemon D&D. It's literally the same thing.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Pokemon.
which
use
I've never
coins.
done D&D either. I've been wanting to.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
When Seal asked me, I was like, to me, it was honestly hard at first with scheduling, but then I realized, wait a second, I have a second campaign I wanted to do. Let me just squeeze that in there, and everything will be fine.
Dexterity and Brawl plus 0,
It's
I guess.
perfect.
That's fine, it just means I don't need to slack off on planning for DMs.
Free.
Yes.
So he had effect. He doesn't have any effect on it.
As for abilities, we just pick one, right?
Yes, I forgot to talk about abilities. If it talks about like having 2 abilities, whatever ability is listed on the Pokemon sheet for you, for example, let's see, oh wow, there. If you have like 2, whatever ability is listed, pick one of those. Hidden abilities, I'm kind of possibly iffy against, unless literally that's the only good ability in how Pokerole made it. If it's like complete trash, then it's like, possibly, I'll allow the hidden ability. Other than that, I don't care. If you want to be shiny, I don't care.
I'm not gonna be shiny.
Yeah.
Shiny J-Mo is terrible, I do not recommend it. Ever.
No, I'm not a fan of it.
No, the
He looks like a
shiny
half
blue
a crappy rainbow.
I don't want to be pink.
No, like a lot of other shinies I would like and I would consider it, but not Jangamo. He looks awful.
I would have to do like a custom shiny.
Let's be real, shiny Umbreon is one of the best.
Agreed.
Yeah, I agree. It has that blue color to it. It's amazing.
Yep.
Shiny Corviknight is also really pretty.
Oh, the silver one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's really good as well.
Mm-hmm.
Shiny Fire Badger looks good too.
Oh no, has my stream been lagging, guys? Crap.
Yeah,
Wait, has
it's a bit
Kind of hard to
behind.
tell since it's not,
Shiny Ponyta is dope. Yeah, it is. A lot of the, like Gen 1 shinies look really good. Gen 1 and Gen 2 look really good.
About half of those are just green.
Huh?
Here, I might.
Want to know sadness?
What's sadness?
I used to have like the original Pokemon Gold and Silver. Or no, was it Gold? Yeah, I think it was Gold. I came across a shiny Magikarp in Union Cave and I killed it because I didn't know what a shiny was.
Ooh, that's
Oh no.
Because I was like 8.
Oh, the only time I've ever seen a shiny, I was playing Let's Go Eevee, and
Yeah, but
in
that's
the
like gives you
shiny-
shinies left and right. It's kind of dumb. They're really, really common.
Yeah, but I saw a
Yeah.
shiny Gyarados out in the water,
To be
and I
fair,
went to go catch it, and then I walked into a trainer, got into a fight, and when I came out of the fight, it was gone.
oh, that's sad.
That was
to
the
be
only
fair, Let's
shiny
Go
I've
Eevee
ever
isn't even
seen.
like. It doesn't seem like it's a real true Pokemon game. It's more of a like fashion play with your Eevee kind of game. It seems like.
Yeah, definitely.
So I guess shinies have a
Definitely.
lot less significance. Yeah.
It's a transition between Pokemon Go and the actual Pokemon game.
Exactly.
Don't know how I
Yeah.
feel about that.
Eh. I'm actually gonna go stop my stream for like 1 second, lower my frame rate, then restart it.
Yeah, I'm doing the other move right now.
Don't worry, take your time. You have all night, huh? How much time do we got left before like you really need to stop?
Who, me?
Yeah. Or anyone in general.
I go until like I have like 4 more hours.
We got all night.
That's why I said like my usual starting time is like usually 9 p.m. my time. We started at like 7. Because I can go that late. So I got plenty of time.
Alright. I'm also gonna stop my stream for 1 moment because my stream is experiencing lag issues.